Hello everyone, welcome back to Digital Dynamo Lab. In today's video, we are going to learn some of the most important computer and technology abbreviations. These abbreviations are useful for students, computer beginners, competitive exams and anyone interested in technology. So let's get started. CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It is often called the brain of the computer because it processes instructions and performs calculations. RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. It is the computer's memory used to store data and programs that are currently being used. ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory. It stores important data that is generally retained even when the computer is turned off. HDD. HDD stands for hard disk drive. It is a storage device used to store files, programs, photos, videos and other data. SSD. SSD stands for solid state drive. It is a storage device that is generally faster than a traditional HDD. USB. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. It is commonly used to connect devices such as keyboards, mic, flash drives and smartphones to a computer. GPU. GPU stands for Graphics Processing Unit. It is designed to process graphics and images and is especially important for gaming, video editing and AI applications. OS. OS stands for Operating System. Examples include Windows, Linux, macOS, Android and iOS. BIOS. BIOS stands for Basic Input or Output System. It is firmware that helps initialize computer hardware when the computer starts. GUI. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. It allows users to interact with the computer using windows, icons, menus and buttons. URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. It is the address used to access a resource on the internet. HTTP. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a protocol used for transferring information between web browsers and web servers. HTTPS. HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. It is the secure version of HTTP and uses encryption to protect data transmitted over the web. HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the standard markup language used to structure web pages. CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It is used to control the appearance and design of web pages. SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is used to work with data stored in relational databases. IP. IP stands for Internet Protocol. It is used for addressing and routing data across computer networks. LAN. LAN stands for Local Area Network. It connects computers and devices within a limited area, such as a home, school or office. WAN. WAN stands for Wide Area Network. It connects networks over large geographical areas. WLAN. WLAN stands for Wireless Local Area Network. It is a local network that uses wireless communication. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is commonly expanded as wireless fidelity. Although technically Wi-Fi is a brand name and not an official acronym. It allows devices to connect to networks wirelessly. ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. An ISP provides internet access to customers. DNS. DNS stands for Domain Name System. It translates human-readable domain names into IP addresses. VPN. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It creates an encrypted connection between your device and a VPN server. www. www stands for World Wide Web. It refers to the system of interconnected web pages and resources accessed through the internet. PDF. PDF stands for Portable Document Format. It is a file format designed to preserve the layout of documents across different devices. JPEG. JPEG stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group. It is a widely used image compression format. PNG. PNG stands for Portable Network Graphics. It is an image format that supports lossless compression and transparency. GIF. GIF stands for Graphics Interchange Format. It is an image format commonly used for simple animations. AI. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. It refers to technologies that enable computers to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. ML. ML stands for Machine Learning. It is a branch of AI where computers learn patterns from data. IoT. IoT stands for Internet of Things. It refers to physical devices connected to the internet that can collect and exchange data. ICT. ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. It includes technologies used to create, store, process, communicate and share information. IT. IT stands for Information Technology. It involves using computers, software, networks and other technologies to manage information. DBMS. DBMS stands for Database Management System. It is software used to create, manage and access databases. www. www stands for World Wide Web. It is one of the most common terms users will encounter when learning about the internet. CD. CD stands for Compact Disc. It is an optical storage medium used to store digital data. DVD. DVD stands for Digital Versatile Disc. It is an optical disc capable of storing more data than a standard CD. HDMI. HDMI stands for High Definition Multimedia Interface. It is used to transmit high quality digital audio and video. OCR. OCR stands for Optical Character Recognition. It is technology used to recognize text from scanned documents or images. OTP. OTP stands for One-Time Password. It is a temporary password commonly used for authentication. CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to tell computers and humans apart. It is used to determine whether a user is a human rather than an automated bot. GUI. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. It makes computers easier to use by providing visual elements such as icons and menus. CLI. CLI stands for Command Line Interface. It allows users to interact with the computer by entering text commands. HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. A URL tells your browser where a particular web resource is located. SMTP. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It is commonly used to send email messages between mail servers and email clients. RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. More RAM can help a computer handle multiple active programs more smoothly depending on the workload. CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. GPU. GPU stands for Graphics Processing Unit. It is particularly useful for graphics intensive tasks such as gaming, 3D rendering, video editing, and some AI workloads. And that's it. How many of these abbreviations did you already know? Tell us your score in the comments. If you found this video useful, like the video, subscribe to Digital Dynamo Lab and turn on the notification bell for more computer, ICT, AI and technology content. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.